And my name is Travis Lockhart, ID 1010598, and this video is for leadership in the environment. Today I'm at the Fleming Community Garden at the Frost campus, and I'm here to share my thoughts about sustainability, specifically social sustainability. But first, let's focus on the word sustainability. In my view, it's useless. The word itself has been pandered and diminished over the last decade to mean, well, it's given a solid definition of that three pillars of economy, environment, and social justice, but as a whole, as a culture, sustainability has lost its emphasis. I think it's time to revamp the word. If you look at it in a different sense, say someone asks you about your relationship and you say it's sustainable, that doesn't sound good to you, does it? You want to hear something about growth or resilience or perpetuity. Every time I hear the word sustainable, I think of the word perpetual, because that's what it should mean. It should mean something that could last indefinitely. Where, say, look at a forest, for example, where you could just let it grow on its own. Each season you just harvest the interest of what the forest doesn't need once it's reached its climax state. Despite my hate for the word, I guess you'll hear me use the word sustainable and sustainability a lot. This small-scale operation is a good example of what agriculture should be like. It's incredibly diverse, incredibly resilient, and everyone has their own piece of the pie. My group was the ones shoveling soil into a wheelbarrow and taking it over to be tilled into what used to be grass, I guess, to make new soil. So, the essence of our activity was to delegate tasks and endure the physical agony of shoveling and wheelbarrowing, which actually wasn't that agonizing. I just got a good sweat on. In terms of delegation, right off the bat, all we had to do was decide who was going to shovel and which individual was going to wheelbarrow. I volunteered to wheelbarrow because I thought it would be the easiest thing. Not gonna lie. That turned out to be the most difficult thing because, well, I was pretty much constantly moving and, rolling 80 pounds of soil back and forth for an hour it has its toll. So, kind of taking turns with the wheelbarrowing and the shoveling was the easiest way to get through it. And that leads me into physical stamina. I guess every outdoor-based job that we have at this school, or every career that we get from a degree at this school, will require us to be physically fit. I'm pretty fit, and most of our group's pretty fit, but no matter what, you're going to get tired. So having a good physical stamina, or even mental stamina, to get through the activity, to focus, is definitely an ideal thing. Leadership. It is leadership in the environment after all. Well, for our group, Mark took it upon himself to go over and ask for a second wheelbarrow so we could up the efficiency level a little bit, which was a fantastic idea. It would have been, it would have doubled our efficiency. But in lieu of his ingenious idea, Sasha saw that we had extra bodies and put him and another member of our group to work in another plot, which made that much harder for our shovelers. And me, because I wheelbarrowed for like half an hour. But if he actually went through with that idea and it worked, it would have been it would have made our job a lot easier. Good leadership, Mark.